So let me ask you some more. I love asking. I'm a former school teacher. I love asking questions. How many of you have been fired once? And I want you to hold your hands up. Awesome. Keep your hands up if you've been fired twice. Keep your hands up if you've been fired 3 times. Keep your hands up if you've been fired 4 times. I see one. Congratulations. You know what I want you to do? I've got some books over here by Evan. Seriously, grab one of those books. They're a free book for you. Grab whichever one. Go ahead right now. Grab one book. Congratulations. You've been fired 4 times. So have I. And you're probably wondering, I paid $7,000 to come here, and Michael brings up some guy that's been fired 4 times to talk to us? Well, I've been broken. I've lived through conflict. I've had all that different crap in my life, right? I've been fired. I was fired from the Catholic schools. Think about that. I'm a Catholic. I have a strong faith. I was fired from the Catholic schools. Culture. I was fired from the Girl Scouts. The little girls that sell the cookies that you guys all love, the mint, whatever they call them. What are they called? Thanks, Katie. Thin Mints. I was fired from the girls. Now, I'm not going to tell you about all of them because I got 4 of them. But a lot of that had to do, quite honestly, with culture. Now, we all know, those of us that have been fired, it's never our fault. Okay? I'll take a little responsibility. But in all honesty, a lot of it had to do with the culture in those organizations. And that's what we really have to work on. That's what we really have to work on shifting. And what I like to talk a lot about is how communication, trust, and conflict work together. Now, constructive conflict is good conflict. We don't see a lot of that now. I used to talk to a legislator. He was a Supreme Court justice in Wisconsin. Spencer, that was your cue. Let me try it again. So I know I was talking to this Chief Justice. He was a Supreme Court justice in the state of Wisconsin. Thank you for that woo. Wisconsin, yeah, Wisconsin. And he said when he was in office, they'd fight like you know what on the floor, then they'd go across the street to the bar and have a drink, right? We don't see nearly enough of that. But it's really all about communication, trust, and conflict. Once in a while I'm up here, a squirrel might run across the stage and distract my attention, so I apologize for that. But so yesterday I left from Plover, Wisconsin. Who knows where Plover is? All right, there you. Thank you, Spencer, for helping me out here, man. My fellow Wisconsin buddy and his lovely wife. So I left yesterday at 5 a.m., got in my car, I'm driving along, so I got my camera out. Now, you'll learn that I'm not really technologically advanced, right? So I turned my video on my camera and recorded myself giving my presentation, driving down here from Madison. And people are like going by me and they're looking at me like, there's no one in the car. Who the heck is he talking to? Then last night, while I was trying to get some sleep, and I got some good sleep, I woke up in the middle of the night, and this happened to me a couple days ago. I wake up now, and I get these really sharp, clear thoughts about what I want to say. It's the weirdest thing, and it just started happening recently. I love it, because it's helped me a lot in what I'm going to say and talk about. So on the little notepad next to my bed, I wrote this note down. Now, have any of you seen the Seinfeld episode where he writes a note to himself and can't figure out what it says? So it was really good. It was like the best thing I was going to say all weekend. I have no idea what it says. All right, that's my squirrel. But I'm really on a mission to revolutionize leadership and culture. I work in the corporate world, but I also work with individuals as well. And I think you are all, as part of the Unleash You Now group, as part of this Movement Makers organization, this effort this weekend, you're very much interested in the same thing. You want to revolutionize leadership, you want to revolutionize culture, and let's get this place back. Excuse me. Let's help each other. I loved it at the beginning when Michael had it, you hold up your phones with your lights on, right? There are people in this room that will help you. So let's make sure that we take advantage of that. I'm also a solopreneur right now. I'm a solopreneur who helps entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs. Now, raise your hand if you know what an intrapreneur is. Okay, good. A few people do. So my understanding is an intrapreneur is somebody who's in a business, in a workplace, in the organization that has the same passion that an entrepreneur does, but they're going to work on it from the inside of the corporation. they're going to help that corporation build itself. So no matter if you're in a business, a corporation, you love it there, or you're in a business, you're trying to get out of there, or you're an entrepreneur, what I'm going to talk about can and will certainly help you.